Farm channel. We're trying out an awesome new tool. Hope you guys enjoy. This is a DR string trimmer and it's kicking butt, man. All right, folks, welcome to the Stoney Ridge Farm channel. If this is your first time or your 50 millionth time here, please pound that like button, jump in, consider subscribing to the channel. I'd love to have you back. All around us is 150 acres of first generation farm and a lot of property to maintain. What we're gonna do here, we partnered up with DR on this video and we're gonna take you around this DR string trimmer. And this is a walk behind string trimmer. I have been using weed whackers. I have been using, what do I have in back here? I forget what you call this. What do you guys call this? I think it's called a scythe maybe, or a sling blade, or a Kaiser blade. If you get that reference, let me know. So what we're gonna be doing here is we're gonna show you guys how to put the string in this critter and we're gonna test it out around the pond. This is somewhere I have to weed whack probably 7 times a year in the summertime. Typically, I have a gentleman that leases the pond from me, but this year he decided not to lease the pond from me. So he doesn't maintain the pond banks anymore, so it's on me. And we're gonna try out the string trimmer right here versus running that big old weed whacker and making a total mess. So we're gonna give you an honest opinion of this critter and we're gonna have some fun today. Without further ado, this is the tool that we're gonna be reviewing today. This is the DR Pilot XT string trimmer from DR. DR means done right. DR's been in business for decades, guys. It's an awesome company. This is where your air filter and stuff is. It says check air filter service maintenance. This thing's brand spanking new, easily accessed, no problem right there. I do use all non-ethanol fuel, but I'm not sure if this says max ethanol 10%. This is ethanol friendly. 174 cc engine in this critter right here. Awesome. You have a little pump right there. You pump it a few times before you start it for the first time. This is your guard, your safety guard, and it looks like your rotation head turns this way, so clockwise. Awesome. Pretty simple operating machine. You've got your handle. This is fully adjustable, so we'll loosen this guy up and you can see its index right there, so you can fully adjust the handle to make it a little more upright for those of you like myself. Let's tip her back here just a little bit. And this is where our string trimmer string goes in. There are 2 types of string trim that come with this. It came with a nice roll of premium cord, and this is for cutting heavy duty stuff. And it also came with some strips right here. So we're gonna install 2 of these little strips. That's the heavy duty braided type cord, and this is the smooth type cord. The smooth stuff is more for grass. Say you're weed whacking around your flower beds or something like that. Should be a pretty simple install. This is gonna be my first time, but all you do is press them in there, and we'll show you guys exactly how all that works. I'll post a link to this critter in the video description for you guys. Pull that guy. Oh yeah, that's super simple now. And we'll get this guy, we'll loop him over, just like so. Pull snug on one side and pull snug on the other side. There we go. Okay, then we'll rotate it around just like so, and we'll do it again. Press it in, just like that. Press it in the other side. Oh man, it couldn't be easier. I want to make sure our line is even right there, even Steven. We'll pull it tight, loop it over. That's a little bit, there we go. It's just something that you got to learn. Every piece of equipment you have to learn. Now we're ready. We're gonna work our way all the way around this 2-acre pond today, but it doesn't matter at all if it doesn't start easy. So this has to make weed whacking easier for you. The reason you'd buy this is so you don't have to weed whack with the old-fashioned weed whacker and take a chance on slinging stuff into your legs and ruining your pants and all that stuff. And weed whacking is it's a bit dangerous, especially if you were to hit a bottle or something like that off the side of the road. So let's give this guy a tug. We'll give him a few pumps. Pulled in, and she fires right up. Awesome. Yeah. Oh, daddy, I can't wait. So I'm learning as well as you guys are too. So there's a little ball, it's kind of rounded on the end right here, and this is just gonna cruise right along the edge of the ground. So that's it. I don't have to balance this or anything like that. It just cruises right along the edge of the ground. And as I wear this string, and it will wear, it's a wear item, as I wear it out, I'll replace the string. Pretty simple. Where we're gonna go is all the way around this pond, and there's some things you need to know about mowing around a pond. Now you can mow around your flower beds with this thing, you could get your garden weeded, you could do all sorts of stuff with this. It's a pretty awesome tool. I have not used it yet, so we'll give you the results as soon as we're done. Now let's talk about the pond real quick. So this is about a 2-acre pond or lake. I guess a pond is fed by runoff water and a lake is fed by a creek. So this is fed by a creek or a spring. And all around the pond here, I have duckweed and all sorts of different weeds that like to grow up. Now, we don't cut out the habitat for the fish and we don't cut out the habitat for the frogs, but we do cut out where the snakes might be laying for when we get ready to go fishing and we want to enjoy our pond and be able to go fishing. So all I'm gonna do is cruise along the edge right here, but I can't get that close with the tractor. So if I'm out here mowing with the tractor or the Ventrac tractor, I cannot get close enough to the bank without risking the danger of turning it over into the pond. Many a lawnmower, many a zero turn, and many a tractor has ended up in a pond from somebody getting way too close to the bank. It's just not worth it. So let's fire this critter up and we'll head down that side first and then we'll go around to the other side. Contact. Now, that is a beast, man. I had no idea. You know, this is a sponsored video by DR. They sent the machine out to me, but they're not paying me to give it a good rating. They're paying me to use it and show you guys. And oh my goodness, that thing did the trick, man. So right now, I only have 2 strings left on it. I broke one of the strings on the very back side over here. I hit a metal stake. What can I say? Let's walk you around the machine. It's dirty. I worked it for sure. Like I said, we had 4 of these and now we only have 2, which is acceptable. I mowed, gosh, man, around a 2-acre, 2.5 acre pond and only broke 2 little strings. If this was a weed eater, I would have gone through about 10 feet of weed eater string. So awesome. Stout piece of equipment. You can see, again, I worked it. How much fuel does it have? It took me about 45 minutes. Oh, we're still maybe halfway full. So starts good, runs good, really, really lightweight. That's the biggest thing with this. And I thought maybe the skinny tires or wheels were gonna be a problem going up and down these little ridges and hills in the wet. Especially, I got out in the pond a few times and it did awesome. Again, this is fully adjustable right here. I'm super, super impressed. Right here, you got a dipstick for checking your oil. You do have to put oil in it when you first get it. Let's tip it up one more time. So the guard works great, especially when you're getting up close to stuff. This will be used in my garden for sure. Look at all that. That's awesome, guys. This just cruises right along the edge of the ground, and actually bumped these up just a little bit from the first rung to the second rung. So I got a little bit higher cut. Very good quality. So overall, what do I think? What do you guys think? I think it did an awesome job. I think it's a big time saver. I will not be using a standard weed whacker on this pond anymore. That will be the machine that I go to. That is awesome, super awesome. So not sending that one back. I'm gonna go ahead and keep that. That's an awesome machine, guys. Boy, thanks a lot for joining me here on Tool Tuesday. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Just a little bit of fun here on the farm, getting a few things done, and I gotta get inside and get me some cold water. We'll see you next time. Woo!
Come on down to the Stoney Ridge, bring your wife and bring your